Open Doors CEO went on Twitter, because I will never call it X, and is offering now a 4.99% interest rate for home buyers. And if you're a home buyer, that may sound very exciting, but I'm going to need you to pump your brakes for a second and listen up. I'm Wendy. I work in consumer protection and real estate, and here's what you need to know about this 4.99 interest rate. Despite the fact that if any other loan officer put a tweet out like that, they would have regulators up their ass in about 2 seconds. Here's what you need to know about this interest rate they're offering. As of now, this interest rate is only available in two cities in Colorado, and only if you buy a home through them, and that is the catch. While Open Door claims they're able to offer a lower interest rate because they're making the mortgage process easier with technology, I'm going to call bullshit. Because if that were the case, why is it only if you buy a home through them? Because it sounds much more like the home builder playbook, in which they offer you a super low interest rate as long as you buy this home or through this neighborhood. And there is a reason for that, because it's cheaper and better for them to try to find ways to bait you in with some sort of mortgage rate or incentive than it is to actually lower the price of the home being offered. And if it was really about making technology more efficient to make mortgages less expensive, why wouldn't you offer it to everybody? There's a reason why it is tied into you having to buy a home through them. And if you do end up buying a home through them, there's something I want to warn you about, because it's something I have brought up years ago. And surprisingly, after all this tech advancement, they have yet to fix it. They have a big transparency problem when it comes to the price of the home they're trying to sell you. Let's drive on over to Nashville and I will show you an example. All right, and you can do this with pretty much any property they're selling. So we're going to go to this home in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. And in the property history, according to Open Door, it last sold in 2024 and was listed in March of this month for $459,000. But that same property on Zillow, if you go down to the property history, you're going to see that that home actually started to go for sale in September of last year for $535,000. And they have cut the price 8 times, removed the listing, and it's currently now at $459,000. So you as a home buyer need to know they've been trying to off this home since September, but you'll never find that on their website. Now, Open Door encourages you to put an offer directly through them on their website. So you best be doing your due diligence to understand what exactly that home is worth, how many times they've dropped the price, and how long they have been sitting on it. I hate to burst your bubble, but a 4.99% interest rate is just like what home builders are offering. They claim to market it as they're making mortgages cheaper, but it's the same shit, packaged up differently.